Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group, and you're here to watch an episode of New Biz Buzz, where we talk to owners of businesses that are new, unique, or do something to help society. Today, we have a very unique business and business owner with us. We'll be right back. This is New Biz Buzz. Welcome again to New Biz Buzz. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. To learn more about all the cool things we do at the Leon Thomas Group, it's really simple. Go to our website, theleonthomasgroup.com. If you'd like to be a guest on New Biz Buzz, or you know someone that should be on New Biz Buzz, send me an email. Send it to Leon at theleonthomasgroup.com. I have been so excited and looking forward to today's show. See that pause? And now all of you are like, well, why? Tell us why. Why are you so excited about today's show? All right, I'll tell you, but you'll understand as we even get into the show what was so exciting about it. Let's introduce and bring on the screen Nell Tice with Enticing Media. Nell, how you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
I am just super groovy. Yes, I am just super groovy. So, listen, wait. We were supposed to do this like 3 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago, or something. I was on your show, right?
Yes.
And I know
Yes.
your listeners, you've never had more listeners on a podcast. I know that because it was me. You told the world I was on the show. I know, but right? I know that.
Yes, the power of promotion.
Yes. And I was thinking we get you on New Biz Buzz and talk about all the cool things you do that we'll have more viewers and more listeners than ever before. But let's not get into that. Let's go back to the past. Let's go back like 35 years ago or so.
I can't believe it's been that long because yes, that is how long or how far we go back.
Yes, we go back. It's amazing. You know, we used to hear people when we were both younger, you'd hear folks say, I've known them 35 years. Like, wow, that's a long time. And now here we are. We've known each other at least that amount of time. It's crazy.
I know. It is so crazy. I never thought that I would be one of those people that could say I've known so and so for 35 years because I still don't feel old enough, although my age does reflect that possibility. So,
Right. Right. And so everybody's like wondering, like, well, how did they know each other? Okay, we'll tell you. Ease up.
calm
Stop yelling
down.
at us. Calm down, my babies. Calm down. Calm down. So here's the deal. All right. And there's so much for us to talk about. And we're going to talk about what you do, but let's show the connection. So my son, Aaron, and you both played the saxophone
Yes.
in high school at a high school in Catonsville, Maryland. Okay, so you went to high school, right? And you guys were playing in the band together and you became best friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We started playing together in middle school. So we started playing in 6th grade, and I almost remember the exact day that I met Aaron, and I was
What?
wearing jeans that kids were making fun of me for because they called them flood pants. Now they're cool, but I was being made fun of, and Aaron kind of befriended me and stuck up for me, and I thought, "Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. We could be
Yeah.
friends." We can play solo and ensemble festivals together, and we can do all the things. So,
Yeah.
that's how we met.
How cool is that? Aaron being a good guy, a good
Yeah.
person, saying, "They're making fun of you, stop doing it, and I'll be your friend." Wow, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
it's
you
the
say they were
epitome of
called.
good guy.
Yes, yes, that's like good parenting right there.
I It 100% is.
Yeah. And so wait a minute, tell me about these pants?
They were light colored jeans. Now, they were being called flood pants because they were a little short, because at the time it wasn't very cool to not have your pants cover your shoes. And I was wearing high socks. That was like double uncool. And this was 1996. So, yeah, it was very traumatizing.
Yes, I can
But it
imagine so.
yeah, it was the first time that I had ever experienced someone coming to bat for me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad he did that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I texted him and said, "You were gonna be on today's show," and I said, "Why
I
don't you come
tagged
on
him in
and
my
do a camera
Instagram story.
hello?"
Yeah.
Right? And where is he? He doesn't show up. He doesn't show, right? Folks, do me a favor. Call Aaron. His number is 443. No, I won't give his phone number. I won't give it. But, he's got to get on the show. So you're wearing these breeches that
Yeah.
now are fashionable, right? And it's interesting. You
Yes.
talk about that. Folks are wearing their pants too high
Mhm.
and too tight.
I agree.
Right? And I
100%.
see men wearing these suits that are like grippy tight. They are not long enough. The jackets aren't long enough. The sleeves are short. The pants are short,
Mhm.
and they think they're sharp. And I'm using a term my grandmother used to use. They look a fool. They look a fool.
I agree. I do. How do they breathe?
Yeah. How do
I
you
mean,
do that?
we use the term fashion or comfort before fashion or fashion before comfort, but what about breathing before fashion? I mean, geez.
Yes. Yes. How about that? How about that? I was at a big and tall clothing store a couple of weeks
Mhm.
ago, and this guy's in there. Now I'm a big guy, okay, so I can say a big dude was there. I can say it and be comfortable saying it, right? And
Mhm.
they're fitting him with a suit, and the thing is obviously too tight. And it looks like he was setting up for an interview or something because his mom's telling him to dress conservatively and blah, blah, blah. And I'm
Right.
looking going, this guy's not going to get the job just because his stuff doesn't fit. Stop. That man another two sizes up. Let him breathe. Let him. But look, while we're talking about sizes, we're going to get some other stuff. When I worked in the hotel business, at one point at one of the management companies I worked for, you
Mhm.
had to wear a shirt and tie if you were public facing, right? So that means if you were,
Oof.
particularly if you worked the front desk. A lot of the managers really didn't emphasize that with their staff. And so the big boss, Michael Harrell, was coming to town, and the general manager and all of us that supported Mr. Harrell were telling everyone, make sure you get your shirt and tie on and everything. So this guy puts on his shirt and tie, and now
Mhm.
he's a big boy. He's like moving skin out of here to get the
Oh
shirt
my
tied.
gosh.
He gets the shirt buttoned and he puts his tie on. And this guy was turning like red. He couldn't breathe.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
and I mean, it was bad. Mr. Harold walks in and takes a pin out and he starts poking his neck. He goes, unbutton that shirt, boy. Unbutton that shirt. You gonna pop on me. Go ahead. Unbutton. You gonna pop. I can't have you dying on me here, son. Pop.
No.
Yeah, because it was like too tight. I guess today it would be fashionable. I don't know, but we were talking about sizing, so I had to go ahead and bring
I
that
love
in. It
that,
was
but I
bad.
can't just hate hearing that. I feel almost claustrophobic or like my airways are being cut off just hearing that story. It doesn't sound comfortable.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. So you and Aaron are playing saxophone together, and I forgot that was in middle school that y'all started,
It
right?
was.
So you're
Yes.
playing sax together, and I'd meet your dad. I met your parents, and I saw your dad at some of the concerts and everything. But he and I had not crossed paths in another area, and that was in high school basketball, right?
That's right. That's
And
right.
so Aaron spent a lot of time at your house, right? Hanging out
Mhm.
with all, and he actually started cooking there, right? Did a lot of cooking for y'all.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
that opened up the avenue to make him believe that he could be a chef, which he is. He's had a great career in food service and hospitality, thanks to you and your family, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so that goes on. Then Aaron says to me that your father is a high school basketball referee. And I'm like, "What? Really? I've never seen him. He hasn't had any of my games." And Aaron was kinda nice about it. He's like, "Well, he does college games and MIAA, A conference and Catholic League. He don't do your stuff, Dad." He was really nice about that, right? He was
Oh,
really nice. He was really
okay.
nice, like, "You guys are playing down
I
here."
was gonna say rude.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I come out of my office one day, for a game, and there's your dad.
Oh my
Like, "Hey,
gosh.
what are you doing here?" He's like, "I'm refereeing your game. I'm refereeing your game." And all I could think was, "I hope you don't screw up, man, because I don't want to start yelling at you because you're the father of my son's best friend. I don't want to start yelling." That's what I'm thinking, right? I don't want to start going off on you, right? Now, you
Oh
went
my
to a lot
gosh.
of the games that your dad officiated, right?
Yes, yes, I
And what
did.
was it like sitting in the stands listening to people just all over your dad? What was that
It was an interesting experience because growing up as a little girl, there's no one that can do any wrong. I mean, there's your father can't do any wrong. Everybody else in the world is wrong, right? So, getting into those situations where there are people, I mean, my family was sitting there at a college game at Elizabethtown College here in Pennsylvania. And I remember this clear as day. There was a guy impersonating a referee that was blind, and he was making all these mannerisms and everything like that, and he was just making fun of the refs, which one of them was my dad. And so getting into a situation where there's a possibility where your father can be wrong was really weird. It was something that I hadn't become accustomed to. Now he's wrong all the time, and I realize that. But growing up, your father as a girl, your father can do no wrong.
like? Yep, yep. And now you're there listening to everybody. Half the fans are gonna say, "Yeah, great call," and the other half are gonna say, "Ooh," and then the one coach is gonna yell at him and so forth, right? All that's
Right.
going on. And
Yeah, and I
it was yeah.
yeah, it was something that I think once I witnessed it in real time, it actually helped prepare me for life because I realized then that people are not always going to agree with you. They don't have the same opinions, and that's real life.
Yeah, yeah. And so your dad's refereeing games, and he did maybe 3 or 4 of mine. And I remember one game in particular where his partner screwed up, right? And I'm going off on his partner, right? And his partner gives me a technical foul, and your dad's like standing on the other side of the court. And because at this point, I know your dad, right? I'm
Yeah.
going, I don't want to use his name, right? But I'm going, Bob, Bob, this guy is wrong. What are you doing? I can't believe you're gonna let this rookie do that. And your dad's just standing over there like, right? So then going into halftime, he comes over to me and he says, "I'll talk with him." "You better fix this. I can't believe it, Bob." I'm barking away. Your dad's like, "Leon, calm down. I'm going to talk to him. I got it. I'll talk to him. He was wrong. I'll talk to him." "You better." He's like, halftime's only 15 minutes. You better get going, talk to your team. So we come back out, and your dad comes over to him. He says, "Look, I talked to the kid. All right. Unfortunately, he gave you a technical, so you have to sit down and shut up. Okay, you got to sit down and shut up for the rest of the game. So that's what
Oh,
we got
no.
to do, right?" And so then
Yeah.
another time, I'm going off on your dad about something. I don't know what it was, and it feels like I'm about to pass out, right?
Oh
And he
my
goes,
gosh.
"Are you okay?" I go, "I don't think so." He says, "You and I, we'll just stand here and talk. Okay, we'll just stand here and talk.
Oh.
And then after I put the ball in play, you go ahead and politely just kind of sit down. Okay, here, I'll stay with you.
Oh
We don't
my
want to cause a scene. Are you,
gosh.
are you okay?" I'm like, "I don't know, man." He goes, "You got to calm down. You guys are up like 20. There's no need to be ranting and raving and everything. Just sit down." So he puts the ball in play. They go down that court, and I sit down. He comes up to me after the game. He's like, "You all right? You gonna be okay? You need me to call Aaron or anything?"
Are you sure we're still talking about my dad?
Yeah, your dad's a cool guy. And then we saw each other in airports a few times. We were both
Oh my
traveling.
gosh.
It was really cool. So
Yeah.
then it's like I came to your wedding, right? I was at
Mhm,
your wedding.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
wedding, great guy that you've married,
Mhm,
and you've got your great life going on. I have my thing going on, and then Aaron decides he and Chris are going to get married,
mhm. Yeah.
and they get married in Hawaii.
Absolutely stunning, by the way.
Yep, yep,
Incredible.
incredible. It was a
Incredible.
beautiful wedding, and we go, and there we are. I see you at like the night before, whatever that thing was, where they had the big party and everything, and we were
Oh,
all
the
there, and I'm like,
luau.
yeah, yeah, that's it, the luau.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can I forget the name of it? Yeah, and so I'm like, "Nell, hi, how are you? Oh, hi, Mr. Leon, da, 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 da." Yeah, 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 and then I see you, like, and I'm like, everybody's like, Aaron's doing it, his other friends, and I'm like, "They're not old enough to do that. What are they doing? They're not
Oh
old
my
enough."
gosh.
Because I still saw everybody as, like, 12, 13 years. I'm like, "What are
I
they doing?
know.
They're actually
I
doing this.
know.
They're Hey, can I get you one?" "What? Shut up." Right? So this you and I connect then, right? Now,
Mhm,
does Aaron
mhm.
say that we're kinda in similar careers, similar professions? Does he tell us that?
No! No, he doesn't. He says, "Nothing.
Nothing,
Nada."
nothing, nothing.
I hope he's getting
Because
the phone
we
calls
we
right
could have
now.
done a great job, like, broadcasting the ceremony or something, right? I mean,
Oh my
imagine
gosh.
if we combine forces in what we do, how would that would have
Mhm.
looked like?
Oh my gosh, we could have had epic production, but you know
Yeah.
what? Aaron, that is your choice. That was your
Aaron,
choice.
what are you doing? You didn't even let us know that we were in Aaron, I mean, come on, man. What's up with that? Aaron, we're just both gonna give you the stare right now. I mean, Aaron, what are we doing? So then, right, you and I, we know we talk a little bit. Neither one of us, what great
Mhm.
salespeople we are, So,
Oh,
what do you do? What do you do? Did we do that? Exchange business cards, or the thing they do now, have an iPad or something like that, or a link like ours? Like, here, producers, would you go ahead and show that our in-phone site? Would you please
yeah.
display that? You can get in touch with us at infone.co/LTG. So anybody goes there, it'll all pop up on your phone. You'll learn everything about what we do at the Leon Thomas Group. So do you and I exchange any of that information? No. Do we?
Of
Here's my
course
card.
not.
Nothing. QR code.
Nothing. You know, if we were really smart about this, knowing what I know now, we could have written off the entire trip had we used it for a networking opportunity.
Yes. Yes. That's right. One conversation is all we need, right? Is that what?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, we're not accountants here, and we're not tax professionals, but
No, and we're not
it
advising
is
anything.
possible. It's not advising. We're just saying, you know, And then there's a disclaimer here somewhere that I'm sure I'll team run if they haven't run it already. That'll say, we're not professionals, right? But then I'm on YouTube like maybe 2 months ago,
Mhm.
and you pop up on my YouTube,
What?
and I'm like, I'm, and
That's
that's
her.
Nell. And I see all this information about you, and there's a show that you're on, and there's another one that you're hosting. Like, you kept hitting my feed like over and over again for like 2.5 weeks.
I guess I'm doing something right. I guess. People are
Yes,
probably sick
provided
of
I'm
me
the
by
target
now.
demographic you're going for. Yeah, but yeah, you're
Everybody
all
is.
over. Everybody, yeah, that's what we do too. Hey, who's your target? I want everybody. The
Everybody.
whole
You
world
have
is fine
eyes?
with me.
Yep. If you have eyes and you have ears,
Yeah.
you're my demographic.
You're right there, right? And
Mhm.
so then I send you a message through your website, I think it was, and and boom, here we are, right? And so what I want to do after we take a break, we're going to take like a 3-minute break. We'll come back and then we'll talk about what you do and all the services that your company Enticing Media provides. We'll talk about that. I'm Leon Thomas. You're watching New Biz Buzz. Our guest today is Nell Tice with Enticing Media. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. We'll be back after these quick messages. Here we go.
Renting is everything. It's style at your doorstep, off the runway and into your closet. It's every trend you've been dying to try and every designer you've yet to discover. It's wearing it your way every time and making it count everywhere you go. It's never worrying about what to wear because something new is always coming your way. That's why renting is everything. New styles, top designers, all for a flat monthly fee. Start your subscription at renttherunway.com.
Slow roasted over hickory fire and pulled by hand. This is the way pit pork has always been done. Pulled pork lovers, rejoice. The smoky old days are back at the Smoke Shack. From the creative team that brought you the Browning Project and Dead by Morning comes a new thriller that will change the way you look at white-collar crime forever. Falling from the Sky.
Water. It's everywhere. We drink it, we bathe with it, we cook with it. Coffee's made with water. Toilets won't flush without it. It's used for washing clothes, dishes, utensils, pots, pans, floors, and our teeth. Plants and crops need water, animals drink it, and fish need it too. And don't forget, we can have a lot of fun in the water. Water. What would we do without it?
I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. Podcast, virtual events, webinars, streaming shows, and so much more. We want to be your partner in all things virtual. Welcome back to New Biz Buzz. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. All the voices and editing and video work that you just saw in that commercial break were done by students and recent graduates that are interns and contractors here with the Leon Thomas Group. If there's something we can help you with, anything virtual, anything voiceover related, editing, podcast production, whatever it is, please contact me. Again, the email address is leon@theleonthomasgroup.com. We're back with our guest, Nell Tice with Enticing Media. So right now we've talked about how we didn't know we were both in the kind of the same workspace and connected with you through your website because you kept showing up on YouTube, which is a really groovy thing. So tell us about Enticing Media. Tell us a lot. Tell us what you do, and then talk some about how you got into what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. So, Enticing Media is A media all-encompassing media company. We handle video production, whether that's from videography, just filming, video editing, just editing. We do a lot of podcast video editing, and it's been a wild ride. I went full time with Enticing Media at the very beginning of 2022. And I'll say this was something that was really thought of and came to fruition during the pandemic. So my husband and I had been traveling for a few years, and we followed a few travel vloggers on YouTube. And we had a friend one day that said, "Hey, you guys remind me of this couple I watch on YouTube. And I think you guys could do this. This seems like something that you could do." So we looked into it, and this particular couple that our friend told us to watch, their names are Kara and Nate, and they're probably one of the most popular travel vlogging channels on YouTube. So we fell in love. We started watching, and one day I said, "Well, we could do this." And people are always asking, "Where are you going? What's next?" So we decided to start a travel vlog on YouTube in 2019. Now, I will say starting a travel vlog at the end of 2019 was a terrible decision because early in 2020, travel came to a halt. So at that point, we decided, we could be completely all in or totally all out with our YouTube channel. And we decided to stick with it, even though we couldn't travel. We filmed videos and uploaded videos having to do with anything and everything, whether it be cooking a healthy meal or taking a road trip to go get food out of state, because at the time it was very taboo to do that. So we thought, let's do something really living on the edge and leave the state and film a video, and maybe it'll go viral.
Oh,
Now, it
you
did
left,
not. We left.
right?
We left the confines of Pennsylvania. But we didn't go viral. However, it gave us the encouragement to continue going, because when you stick with something, and as we all know, consistency is key. When you stick with something, more and more people pick up on it and watch. And we had so much time available to us, even though we were thankful to continue working at our day jobs, our full-time jobs. We decided during more of our free time that we were going to get a new camera to start vlogging professionally. And when everything was all said and done, we were going to go back out and travel and have this brand new fancy camera. And I was going to sharpen my editing skills, and we're going to have this very professional travel vlog on YouTube. One thing led to another, and we decided to start our business, Enticing Media, because the pandemic wasn't subsiding as we all thought it was going to as quickly. So we decided to, upon some requests from friends and family members to get some videos and even photos, we photographed a wedding, and we thought, okay, maybe we can actually make this a viable business. And I used to come home from work and jump right into video editing, and it was something that I used to escape my daily life. I could be creative. I could put my creative flair into things and do whatever I wanted. And it was so exciting. And I thought, I really love doing this. So why not make a business of it? And it just so happened in 2021, I walked into my job one day. I had no plans of doing this, and I handed in my resignation. Something inside my head said, do it now. So on March 3rd of 2021, I put in my resignation. By the end of the year, I still kind of had an idea of where we were going with this and didn't. But January 1 of 2022, I was sitting right here in this chair, twiddling my thumbs, going, all right, how do I get paid? And the rest is history.
Right on. Right on. What a cool, unique story, right? Which is
Thank
why you're here on New Biz Buzz, because we like to highlight businesses that are unique, but not only unique, but unique in how you started doing it, right?
Mhm.
And of everything that you talked about, it was three things that I'm remembering. Number one, that you saw someone else doing something, you said, you know what, I can do that,
Mhm.
right? And how many people look at others doing something and they go, oh, I can do that, right? And they don't, right? They
It's
don't give it a
true.
try, right? So
It's
you
true.
did that, right?
Mhm.
Secondly, you said that you were coming home from work and you couldn't wait to jump in to do editing,
Yeah.
right? That was like your respite, your time of peace, right? To get back in. So that, and then that on the day that you had not planned to tell them bye bye, that you went
See ya.
bye bye, see ya, peace out, right? And you did that, and then they're like, okay, let's make it happen, right?
Mhm.
Congratulations to you. I'm so glad that you
Thank
decided
you.
to do that, right? Now
Thank
you
you.
mentioned so many things that your company does. Tell us, like highlight two or three of the services that you provide. Talk about some of those things, and also we'll get into how
Mhm.
folks can get in touch with you also. So give us like two or three, go a little deep into what you do in two or
Yeah.
three of those areas.
Absolutely. So the video editing part of enticing media is the foundation that enticing media was built on. So ultimately, I would say that is our core product or service, if you will. And the what we've done and what we're doing a lot of currently are video podcasts. Everybody and their brother wants to have a podcast. Now, not everybody does because you just need to start. You got to start somewhere. And why not have someone do that for you? Because editing, I'll tell you, is very detail oriented and technical. And someone like me loves being able to go in and fine tune something, whether that's just a simple fade in the music clip that I'm using or adding an animation to a graphic just to kind of give it a little flair. That's really what I enjoy doing. But the important part is that the editing is being taken care of for you. It's something that's being taken off your plate because I got to tell you, editing is an art. And it's something that not everyone wants to do, can do or feels comfortable doing. So that is video editing is really the foundation that enticing media was built on. And with the rise of short form video, taking people don't realize this. You can take your long form comment content and turn it into short form content. And that's also part of what we do. We do that for so many clients. We do we call it micro content, audiograms, shorts, reels, TikToks, anything like that from long form content. I also do a lot of YouTube channel management because I have come to know YouTube a little bit. We have in now it took us a pretty long time, but with anything, like I said, consistency is key and you've got to give it time. But we were able to finally monetize on YouTube and built our following to over 1,000 followers now, which is not easy. It is not easy to do, but there are definitely techniques involved in YouTube that we at Enticing Media can do to help you get there and get your content out to more people and your reach becomes further. So those are a couple of the real core services that we offer.
This is great. This is great. So you're made it happen. You figured it out. And one of the keys that you talked about is it takes time, right? That it
Mhm.
just didn't
Mhm.
ding. Here it is. It took time, consistency to develop the expertise that you have, right?
Mhm.
And I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you that things are going well for you. That you're seems to be just loving what you do. I mean, look at that smile
Mhm.
and excitement all over. You gotta love that, right?
I do. I love it. And you know what? Part of me didn't even realize how much of being a business owner I would actually enjoy because enticing media is, I mean, it's pretty much myself. My husband does a lot of our bookkeeping, I guess I'll say, and I do have an editor that is on our team part-time, and while it's a very small team, but I also enjoy the business aspect, and I won't sales are not necessarily my strong suit, but I enjoy having that team, being able to converse with people and help them make their dreams come true. Because part of what I think I didn't realize I wanted to do was bring people into my circle and help build them, their education, their confidence to be able to go and do and create beyond enticing media. Because so many times we as business owners have either employees or contractors, and we are so selfish with them. We want them to stay with us, right? Because they're doing great work, and we're just selfish. We want to hold them close. But what I really want to do is help get those individuals primed and ready for when they want to take their leap. So
Mhm.
that's another aspect that I didn't really think about or realize that I really
Yeah.
loved.
Yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of that at the Leon Thomas Group. We have college students that are part of our team. It gives them great experience, right? We call it a portfolio development program,
Yeah.
and it gives them just opportunity to be able to learn. But then it gives them work that they can show to a potential employer. Look, this is what I did, right? And we
Mhm.
try to give them a lot of confidence about themselves and work that they do, so that when it's time to take that leap and go, that go, 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 right, is
Fly away,
what
little
we hope to
bird.
happen. That's right. Yeah, yeah, rock on and go. So, now if folks wanna get in touch with you, I think
Mhm.
your website is enticingmedia.com, right?
Yes, yes, and it's
So
Enticing. I always have to say that. It becomes habit because enticing, it's a play off the last name. So,
yeah,
but enticingmedia.com.
yeah,
Yes.
they can go there, and on YouTube now, is there a link on your website that takes them to YouTube, or is there
Yes,
okay,
yes.
they can do
The travel vlog on YouTube is called Kenny and Nell, and there is a tab, I believe, at the top of the website that will take you to the vlog. So it actually shows you some of our popular videos too.
Yeah. Oh, great, great. This is great. I'm so happy for what you're doing, and good to hear that we're working in similar space. And who knows, maybe we can do some collaboration and work on some things. I we should have contacted you like a month ago. A month ago, right? Our producers are going, yup, yup, yup. We we had an opportunity to stream a funeral.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, we got
Oh my gosh.
and it didn't end up happening, simply because of, internet speeds, inside the auditorium. It just
Mhm.
wasn't fast enough to make it happen, and as you know, in what we
Mhm.
do, you gotta have that that's popping, you know?
I that internet, it is amazing how much we rely on something we have no control over.
Right? Yep, yep, it's gotta work,
Oh, it
and
has
so it
to.
it
If you don't
wasn't
have internet, it's tough.
yeah. Yeah, we just gotta go. But
Yeah.
anyway, so now we will get in touch with you, and maybe I look forward to doing some projects with you and partnering and
It's all about
collaborating
collaboration.
and all of
Mhm.
those cool things. Yeah, it's great having you on the show, Aaron. Aaron, we got like 30 seconds left. Aaron, where you at? Where you at, Aaron?
Time is
I
running
mean,
out.
what are you doing? Aaron, I know you're watching, right? Because we got this cool technology where we can tap in and find out what you're doing on your. No, we don't have. We're not
Right?
that sophisticated, Aaron. But come on, Aaron, where are you at? All you got, you
I'm
could,
looking.
you could.
I'm looking for a text. Nothing.
Yes, yes, we got nothing from you, Aaron. Oh, you know what he's going to tell me? You know what he's going to tell us? He's going to come with a lame excuse. I was working.
Yeah, I was
Shut
working.
up! Like you don't look at YouTube when you're at work. Come on, stop. You know you
I
do.
know. I know for a fact he's been watching a lot of videos lately. What's
Uh
wrong with
huh.
this one?
Yeah, Aaron, what's up? What's up?
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll let him go. We'll let him go.
Fine, I guess you'll have to
Now,
settle for replay.
yeah, we'll have to settle. He'll have to watch the replay. Yeah. No, it's great catching up with you. I'm so glad we connected, and thanks for being on New Biz Buzz. This has been great.
Thank you for having me on. This has been awesome. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you. And thanks to our producers, Jay Racinko and Oren Stewart, working in the background, making sure things happen here today the right way. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. To learn more about us, go to theleonthomasgroup.com. But wait, let's bring Nell back. I'm sorry. Let's bring Nell back. I forgot to ask you. You play racquetball.
No, not currently. I should
Take
say.
her off the screen. Get rid of her. She doesn't play racquetball. No, she's done. Show's over. No. So, the next time you come home, give me a call the day before or whatever. We got to get you on the racquetball court so you can check out all the cool things that are happening at Racquetball Revival. That's where we teach kids to play racquetball. We have 53 kids playing. To learn more about that, go to racquetballrevival.com. All right. So that's it. Nell, thanks again for being on the show. I'm Leon Thomas. You just watched an episode of New Bizz Buzz. Thanks for watching. See you next time.